Okay, hey everybody, welcome to another VanHack success case. My name is Courtney. I'm a training specialist here, and today we are talking to Shara. Hey Shara, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hey, Courtney. Nice to meet you. I'm Shara. I am currently living in Toronto, Canada. I moved here February 2020 as a software developer. And since December 2021, I started working in a position of team lead.
Awesome. So what made you decide to look for a job abroad?
There are many reasons why I decided to look for a job abroad. I wanted to have this experience of living and working outside of my home country. And then I remember that in 2017, I did my first travel outside. I went to Google I/O event in California, and it is a multicultural event with people from all over the world, and we were always speaking English, and I really enjoyed that experience, and I saw myself doing that in the future. So that's why my desire increased because of that experience. So I started searching more about countries, and then I found about Canada. I searched about the country itself and also opportunities here. And I checked that the market is very hot for software developers, as well as for 2D animators, because my husband worked with this area, this field animation. So, and also quality of life and this international experience.
That's awesome. I'm really glad that it worked out for you. So I know that you had attended a VanHack Women in Tech event. Can you let us know what that was like for you, how crucial it was for your hiring process?
It was amazing. VanHack and the Woman in Tech definitely helped me a lot in this journey. Firstly, I had no idea of how international process works, and VanHack guided me through this unknown world and also prepared me for it. So, for example, resume, my LinkedIn, and the English classes all focus on technical topics and also the interview preparation. And they helped me a lot. Like they guided me in this journey. So VanHack and especially these hiring events are really great. And they connect us with different companies. And I got to know more about what we can find out there, like several organizations, different cultures, and also going into different process. I also get connected with other candidates, and that is good for networking. And I made some friends. They are currently living in Canada too.
That's awesome. I really love that you were able to not only network with companies, but also other people and build friendships because those are so important, especially if
I
you're moving
know,
to a country.
I know
So,
they are really important.
yeah. So, what was your experience during the event? Like, what happened?
During the event, there were several opportunities, and Vanhaki was supporting me and preparing me all the way. So I remember that I searched a lot about the companies, and I tried to identify which ones I thought that I would fit most. And also I prepared myself to sell, and I went through the process with those companies. I made connections there too. And it was like a roller coaster of emotions.
Of course, yes. I can imagine that it would be, kind of up and down, right? Like you're really excited and then you get nervous and then you're excited again.
Yeah.
So, how was the interview process?
The interview process is always challenging and it requires a lot of preparation. And every company is kind of unique because they are different, they carry a story. And beyond all the technical aspect of the interview process, I had to prepare myself to make clear for them why I liked that company, why I saw myself working that, and what and how I would be an essential part of the company.
Yes. And I think that is really important for everyone to keep in mind is that every company is so different, right? So even in terms of the order of interviews. Some companies like to start with the HR types interviews, some like to start with the technical, and then, they can all change around a bit. So it's really important to be prepared, I guess, for anything, because you're not always going to know what is coming up when, right?
Yeah.
So Shara, what steps do you encounter in the interview processes?
Well, the interview process is really different. Every company has its own. So I faced some process that have like 3 stages, 4 stages. Some of them starting with discussing directly with the CTO. Others we talk with the HR person first, just to know more about the company and also share about ourselves. They can ask more soft skill related questions. And then we go to a next stage that would be the technical one. We can talk with some devs doing whiteboarding or technical questions, and we can have another technical stage that we can do a project, and that it will be evaluated later. Also, there were some interviews that I had to do test codes beforehand without even talking direct with someone from the company. So they're really different. You learn it as you go.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that, because we do get that question a lot. A lot of candidates will say, "Hey, Courtney, what's the process?" And honestly, I don't always know, because every company is so different that they can change it up. So it is really important, I guess, to be kind of prepared for anything, and to really go with the flow, because like Shara was just saying, the process can be different depending on the company. So thank you so much for sharing that. Uh, my next question for you is, I know that you took part in some of our practice interviews, the mock interviews. So did you find those helpful in getting hired?
Sure. The mock interview definitely helped me a lot to succeed, as well as going through many interviews, because not all of them went well. But as part of the process, it's all about like learning and getting better for the next one. So the mock interviews provided by VanHack helped me to prepare, helped me to be more confident, because we had like many calls with people from VanHack, and then we like build a trust with each other, and they give me the necessary feedbacks for me to improve.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that the mock interviews were helpful for you. So how did it feel when you received a call or an email about the job offer?
When I got the message about the job offer, I felt incredible. It is like a day to celebrate, a day that you put in your calendar that you will celebrate every year. So the first yes will be never forgotten. I remember clearly I was eating a hamburger with my husband, and then I got a notification from Slack, and I received a message asking me if I was around. And I freaked out because I was around, I want to know. And then Stephanie Harkert shared the news with me together with another VanHack staff that unfortunately I can't remember his name, but it was like, wow, we made it and it's happening.
That's awesome. I think it's really amazing that you even you remember. And I think a lot of people sometimes take that for granted. Like, you don't necessarily always remember exactly what you were doing when you got a call about a new job. And it's really life changing, especially for folks who are looking to move into a new country too. So I I'm sure probably every year now you'll be eating a hamburger on that day. Okay, so Shara, what does it mean for you to be a woman in tech?
Well, being a woman in tech is challenging, but I feel good. I feel good because I can bring important contributions, and also I can help other women directly or indirectly, because just the fact of us seeing a woman there somewhere, it sends the message to all the others that we can be there too, and it results in a positive impact in the industry.
Okay. So Shara, what advice would you give to other women looking for a career change or to find a job abroad?
If I could advise other women looking for a career change or finding a job abroad, I would say first sign up on VanHack and do the homework, like consuming the platform content, preparing a good profile, do the English test, and put the LinkedIn in shape. I don't know if I can call that way. And start applying to the jobs, apply to the Women in Tech events, and get prepared. Believe in yourself, be fearless, be persistent and brave. Even if you see a hard path, I think it's worth it to try. And also, please call other humans to join the journey.
Thanks so much, Shara. It was really great hearing your story and getting to know you. And I'm so happy that you've been able to share your story with all the women looking, to follow in your footsteps.
Thank you too, Courtney.